Kevin Steinman coming at you with another episode of Crypto Daily News. The episode is number 10. The date is July 12th. So we're going to jump into it. Basically, today Tether has appointed the former Bank of Montreal money laundering manager to be their new chief compliance officer. As I had said in my previous episodes, there's a lot of different companies and countries doing as much as they possibly can to make sure that crypto is not a currency or commodity that's seen as something that is only for criminal activity, because in actuality the blockchain and cryptocurrency together, which of course blockchain is the underlying technology, but together there's so many more uses than what the public has become aware of. So Leonardo Real, Chief Compliance Officer, will basically be leading compliance efforts starting today, July 12th, and he was actually quoted to say, "I look forward to helping showcase Tether's commitment to transparency and regularity, compliance within the blockchain and cryptocurrency space. As a longtime advocate of blockchain technology and the integration of cryptocurrencies into the mainstream, I am looking forward to putting my experience in AML and regulatory compliance in traditional financial institutions to use to ensure that Tether project continue its work disrupting traditional industries like banking." So the company behind this new hire, of course, is Tether USDT. Tether was founded back in 2014 as the first blockchain-powered platform which allows the tokenization of fiat-backed digital currencies. So bridging the gap between fiat currency and cryptocurrency, USDT is what we all know on the exchanges as USD Tether. So second thing, New York State regulators approve a new power rate structure for crypto miners. So if you're a crypto miner and you live in New York and you've been out there because you know that you can take advantage of the hydroelectricity, sorry, but your rates are about to go up. So let me just cover that real quick. Bloomberg has actually reported that New York State regulators have approved a new electricity rate scheme for cryptocurrency miners that will come into effect, where they have to negotiate contracts. Several months ago, they actually gave permission, that is, New York gave permission to new electricity rate scheme because of the fact that there is over 36 municipal power authorities to charge cryptocurrency miners, and they're seeing that all these different companies that want this regulation to occur are basically upset, because what was happening is people were coming into New York paying only, let's say, 0.039 per kilowatt hour, when in actuality they should have been paying maybe closer to like 13 cents per kilowatt hour. So they were quoted saying that we must ensure that the business customers pay a fair price for electricity that they consume. However, given the abundance of low-cost electricity in upstate New York, there is an opportunity to serve the needs of existing customers and encourage economic development in the region. So different type of thing that they're trying to regulate there, but it is interesting, needless to say. If you're a crypto miner, then you can probably understand why this is important. But New York is not the only people that are doing it. Quebec in Canada is also doing it as well, because apparently Quebec was another type of city that was prone to hydroelectricity in abundance, where crypto miners were flocking there to go and do just that, and they didn't exactly want that happening a lot, right? So that's that. Number 3, Australian banks ban the use of home equity lines for crypto trading. Do I really need to say any more? I mean, some guy last year in December took out a second mortgage on his house to buy crypto when it was 19K. Bad idea. If you want to buy, well, I can't actually say you should buy right now, but I would consider buying right now, because the market is exceptionally low, and if it goes up even to, let's say, 6,300 from the current below 6,100, you are gonna thank me later. So in any event, I do not offer financial advice or crypto advice, but I can express my own thoughts. So fourth thing here is Casper Lab has actually updated their report on how over $10 million in Ethereum was stolen over the last year due to social engineering tricks. And if you're not sure what a social engineering trick is, I can show you, but all you have to do is send me 1 Bitcoin. So once you send me the 1 Bitcoin, I'll show you exactly what it is. Anyway, Casper Labs security experts have found that cyber criminals were able to steal more than 21,000 in Ethereum, worth around $10 million, through social engineering schemes over the past year. But unsurprisingly so, ICO scams were their biggest thing. So Switch.io, as an ICO example, stole about $25,000 worth of crypto because they were posting as the company's Twitter and trying to sell the tokens through that Twitter account. And so basically what they're trying to say is that there's a lot of people out there who are taking advantage of others who are new to the space and don't know any better, and these social engineering tricks are, definitely not uncommon. I will say, for instance, I probably get a ton of different messages on Instagram of people asking me if I want to make money mining crypto, and I'm asking them, how are you mining crypto, especially Bitcoin, in a bear market and still making a profit, or these tremendous gains you claim? It's like they can't actually answer because they know they're just BSing. So you make sure to ask them those questions too, and do your own due diligence as always whenever you're investing in anything or deciding to move forward with something where you're going to use your own money to put behind it, okay? So number 5, Robinhood zero fee crypto trading adds support for Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and also Ethereum is one of the other currencies they had launched earlier this year, but essentially Robinhood is a zero fee trading platform that started introducing cryptocurrencies back in February. So pretty cool stuff that they're doing. Another cool thing is something that's going on with Binance, backing plans to create the first decentralized bank. So in essence, the world's second largest crypto exchange, Binance, is backing plans to create a blockchain-based bank with tokenized ownership. According to Bloomberg, the future Founders Bank would be owned by digital currency token investors and would be based in Malta, known for its robust and transparent crypto regulatory climate. According to Bloomberg, Binance has already invested in a 5% stake, along with other anchor investors at about 155 million pre-money valuation. So the last thing I'm gonna say here, you guys, is we are still in a bear market with crypto, but the good news is that means that GPU prices are finally going down. So if you want to get those NVIDIA and AMD chips, now's the time. Don't know if I'm gonna look at the charts right now, but what I will say is I do have my eyes on the 5,800 level, expecting the price to dip into there. It has already closed beneath the 6,100 level from yesterday. It was above 6,200. I actually shorted it at 6,200, and I'm actually waiting to hit some targets to close my positions on those levels personally. So hope you guys have an awesome day. Hope you've enjoyed.
Ridiculous, without even trying. How do they do it? This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember.